Well, it's Papa Dale, friends, and I am on the phone trying to get a hold of AAA because I have a dead battery. This is the Solduck River, and we are traveling down the Mora Road on the way down to Ruby Beach. Well, here we are, folks, at Rialto Beach. And Rialto Beach, part of it is part of the Quileute Indian Reservation, and part of it is National Park Campground. And look at the size of those waves rolling in. Those are the biggest waves that we've seen so far. Look at all of that driftwood down there. Some huge, huge trees. Way out there in the distance are the Haystacks rock formations. We'll walk that way. Well, as the tide rolls in, it's almost got me a couple times now. That is an amazing sight right here at Rialto Beach. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The power of nature. So awesome. We're gonna hike up the beach here a little ways. Well, that's one of the rock stacks out in the middle of the ocean. There's another one. This is the formation. It's known as the Haystacks. They kind of look like haystacks sitting out there, don't they? I'd like to be able to go out there and explore, but it's just a little bit too far for me, I think. I'd be able to get out there, but it'd be a challenge coming back. And the tide's coming in. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. Pretty awesome. The awesome power of the ocean. Look at all the dead trees right here oceanside. I suppose eventually they fall down and become driftwood. Look up the beach there. Far as you can see, there's huge trees, driftwood trees. Look at this one right here. Look at the root structure of that. It's probably 10 feet tall. Look how big this is. Look at the thickness of this tree. It's just amazing. Well, this has been a really fun day at the beach, Rialto Beach. It's just absolutely beautiful here today. The sun shining and the waves pounding in. I'll remember this trip for a long, long time. But for right now, it's Papa Dale. Check it out! Well, it's Papa Dale, friends, and I am on the phone trying to get a hold of AAA because I have a dead battery. Isn't that nice? Bandit's back at the motorhome by himself, and I'm here with a dead battery. Nice young couple from Germany came by. I do have jumper cables, and we tried to give it a jump, but they couldn't wait around that long because it needs power. It's just, the battery is just really, really dead. So anyway, that's where I am. I'll keep you updated as events transpire. Well, I just got off the phone with AAA, and they said about an hour. Anybody out there got experience with AAA? When they say an hour, do they mean an hour or do they mean 3?
My experience is an hour or less.
We'll find out. Well, friends, Frank got here to help me jump my car, and no good. Hi, nice. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for nothing, Frank.
Glad I can be of help.
So, but fortunately, he's got a tow truck driver that works for him, so he's got the tow truck on the way. So we'll see what happens, friends. I'll let you know when it's all finished. Yabba-dabba-doo! Well, praise God. I got a visit from Frank, and he put the battery jump on my battery and tried to jump the car. Nothing happened. And so he called and had his tow truck driver instructed to come and tow the tracker back to their shop in Forks. So he left, and I was waiting around and waiting around and waiting around, and it was taking a long time. So just on a whim, I decided to call the guy, and the guy said, oh, well, I was at Rialto Beach, and he thought that he'd been told that I was at Ruby Beach, which is quite a ways farther away. And so when he recognized the mistake, he started heading towards Rialto Beach, and when I'd called him, he was 10 or 15 minutes away from picking me up, or from starting the tow. Well, after I got off the phone from him, just on a whim, I decided, well, I'm gonna just stick the key in the ignition and see what would happen. I stuck the key in the ignition, and it fired right up, just like there was nothing wrong at all. The craziest thing in the world. So the only thing that I can think of is there must be a weak connection, a bad connection, and so I'll look at options for that when I get back to the motorhome. So that's the way it is. I'm off and running now. The tracker's moving. We're headed back to the motorhome because I'm sure that Bandit is ready to get out of there and wants to go and water a bush somewhere. Anyway, I am so thankful. So it's Papa Dale. Check it out.